Good morning, everyone. I'm Joy. I'm working in the spirit of Pythia. And this morning I would like to talk to you about something I've been listening to, which is a thing called unification theory that comes out of quantum physics. Today is the 13th of the 8th, 2020. This is not just relevant for today, but particularly relevant to today if one uses numerology of the dates, which means it's a 484. 4 being structure, 8 being infinity, 4 being structure. So, today is a good day to collect oneself together, to bring 64 bits of us, ourselves, together, to start the process, to connect with our soul families, to connect with the 64 pieces, including the one that is you, in terms of past lifetimes, future lifetimes, present lifetimes under different conditions, different dimensions, soul families from different galaxies. So let me explain a little. Today is the end of the Lionsgate 2020. Magenta Pixie has given a lovely video about this, and it occurred to me that there is a connection between this and Nasreem's Harimeen's unification theory, which looks at sacred geometry within quantum physics. So just to keep it brief, he's looking at sacred geometry that connects ancient societies across the world. He is looking at a vision of reality which can be quantified mathematically, but as it is quantified mathematically, we come into a language which is universally, quite literally universally understood amongst all the other beings who use mathematics within what you would call the known universe. So when you are looking at the tree of life and the flower of life, the flower of life is a representation of the 64 star tetrahedrons locking together. There's a wonderful video on Gaia for this. It's 1.5 hours and it's fascinating. It occurred to me that actually this is just, we have a Lionsgate every year, which is about the Lionsgate of Leo, connecting us through Sirius, which I don't fully understand, and I don't think any other channel fully understands how it works or explains how it works. But this is an ancient artifact. So what I would suggest is that you go into a quiet place and you meditate for a few moments, because we can use the image of the tree of life. You may see a tree of life, a tree itself, or you may see it within the Jewish tradition. The Jewish tradition says that there are 4 mirrored trees of life. That is an interpretation. That becomes 8. The 8 becomes the 64 through the multiplication. And in terms of sacred geometry, the tree of life as it is designated in diagrammatic form, in simplistic diagrammatic form, that is, has a star tetrahedron, a box, and an octahedron at the top. When they are moved in a certain way, so they can be looked at, shall we say, 3-dimensionally, just the language is simplistic and not suitable, but we're dealing with ordinary English here, so everyone can understand it. When looked at from above, and when expanded in the consciousness, becomes this part of the vector, the vectored tetrahedron. It explains the toroidal fields around Mother Earth. It represents everything from the universe down to the smallest part of the universe, which is the quantum field, which is you. And all that is within you. And all that is your higher self without you. So everything is linked by this unification theory. It is linked through the thing we call space, the vacuum, which is what we are. We are mainly vacuum. 0.999999, I think, % of us is vacuum. This has been proven. And the vacuum holds something. It's not just empty space. It actually holds weight. Tetragrammaton. I've always thought of tetragrammaton as meaning 3 meanings. 3 meanings. Grammar. Tetra being 3. So, being the triangle in 3 dimensions. But when we look at that, that is from the point of view of a translation through Greek. So what if the grammaton, the grammar part, is a translation through Greek to the word gram, which means weight? So 3 meanings, 3, one of them being the weight of the universe, the weight of the space of a centimeter cubed of the universe. So I will suggest you watch that program, and I will also say that when we are here in this space, meditating upon the possibilities of space, which again, as a teacher of yoga, one of the SVBT, the Sri Vijnana Bhairava Tantras, one of the tantric traditions I teach, White Tantra, is that of the Shivastic or Shaivism, which believes in looking at going into space to be in space with one and with everything. One is everything. We are all one. And this theory links with that. It is that theory. So today particularly, we can take ourselves as mini suns, stars, mini universes. We can link higher with the Syrian Council of Light. We can link with the solar system. We can link with our sun, which is doing peculiar things, has got very strong this week. But I've got to say, I feel like the density of moisture trapped within the cloud structure around Mother Earth is nothing to do with the sun. It's that heat and humidity is more to do with the pollution and the grid systems that are being crossed against the sky to keep the heat in. Chemtrails is what I speak of. So, just a little word to get this idea out that we are the roots of 8 trees connected together within the Hebraic tradition of the Kabbalah. We are a vectored tetrahedral octahedron made up of 64 tetrahedrons, all vectored. The vectors important because that which makes you strong is the constant equilibrium of the vectors of force pointing outwards and pointing inwards and connecting from axis X to axis Y equally as from 0 to axis Y, 0 to axis X. Everything equally. All force, all pressure holds the energy of reality together. And the outcome of this will be free energy, will be levitation, will be, for some of us who are interested, actually meditating upon levitation without mechanical means and gaining it. So let's see where our reality goes from today, from the end of the Lionsgate Stargate. And whilst this has not been a meditation in itself, I hope it gives people something to think about. So I speak in the spirit of Pythia when I say, or Pythia when I say, we need to connect the left side of the brain with the right side of the brain. And we need to realize we have got these ancient technologies that have been brought down through the star systems, through the great central sun, through the suns of Sirius, and other star systems, Andromeda, Lyra, Pleiades, and those two-legged ones that walk upon their back legs and use their front legs. They don't all look like humans. Perhaps you realize that some of us know that they look like our pets, our wild animals. Everything that is on Mother Earth is in some way mirrored in Father Sky. So, do not expect everyone to look humanoid in the ascended realms, because that's very vain, isn't it? And with that thought, I will leave you. Good luck with your Kundalini, good luck with your star tetrahedrons, and good luck with connecting with the great central sun, the sun, our sun, and the suns of Sirius, Andromeda, Lyra, and the Pleiades. And in this connection, we will all be enlightened. Good day. Have a good one. Plenty of water. Thank you.